Hey everybody, it's Miss Pop Pam. Okay, so we wanted to make a video about the activity binder that we sent home with everybody. And we also have the supply bag that we gave you. So today's video is really about just going through what we put in our activity binder, the reason you have these supplies, and what goes with what. So Miss Pop Pam is going to go through that. And if you ever have any questions about the activities, please just contact us and we will help you. So this was just the 4 weeks worth of work, so I'm going to put that to the side. Okay, so the first, this is what kind of got a little hard with everything, trying to get these packets ready. So I do believe that in all the boys, I put the race car alphabet. And the girls, their activity binder, they do not have one. And I'm sorry about that, but we just had to do what we had to do so everybody would have something. But I did not leave the girls out because I did put the like the little racetrack shapes. So they will have some sort of racetrack in their binder, but once, hopefully, when we come back in October, we can get your binders, and we'll have enough then, so we can, I can put these alphabet racetracks in the girl binders as well. So I do apologize for that, but I tried to make it even by giving the girls the shape racetrack. So let's get started. So for the boys, if you have the alphabet racetrack, we provided you guys with a toy car in your supply bag. They're all different colors, whichever one, but you got one. So what we would like you to do for this one is just take your car and trace the letter A. And we really want to kind of get you to, you can do it with your finger too. Just kind of go over the letter, get a feel for it, that this is a capital A, the big A. Now, and then for the B also, you trace the B, make sure your car's staying in the lines. You can go forward, backwards, whatever you need to do to trace it. But then that is capital B. So that's really what we want to do for that one. We wanted to do like a tracing activity, and many of these are, but we thought we'd make it fun by doing the car and making it a racetrack. So that is for the alphabet racetrack. Now the next one that we have in our packet is the pipe cleaner rainbows. And so for this one, again, I have to apologize because for this activity we were supposed to have Play-Doh. We have our Play-Doh like this, and then we'd also have our pipe cleaners in our bag. So what we wanted you to do was to take the color Play-Doh, like red and red. We wanted you to take like red Play-Doh, make like a little ball out of it, place it on each red dot, and then take the red pipe cleaner and then stick it in the Play-Doh so that it would like arch over each other like that. But with lacking supplies and having to like make these in a rush just so everybody would have something, we were not able to give you all the colors of Play-Doh that you needed. So, if parents, if you want to run to Walmart and get Play-Doh, you can. That's totally up to you. But the Play-Doh we did provide, if you want to use it for the colors that are on here, you can. For the ones that don't have the Play-Doh, you can just kind of lay the pipe cleaner out and kind of stretch it like this and kind of match the colors and make sure that the child is matching the correct pipe cleaner to the correct color so that we understand red is red and blue is blue and this matches to this, and that's just kind of what we wanted to do. So if you feel like, or if you already have Play-Doh at home, use that Play-Doh. Like, that's exactly what we would prefer you to do. Just, if you feel comfortable doing that, please do it. holding it upside down. So that was this activity, and that's the pipe cleaner rainbows. All right, next one that we have in our binder is called the count and feel. So this one, we provided each child with a expo marker, a fine point one, like the smaller expo marker, and then we also provided the big expo marker, so whichever one you feel like. But this one is basically, we use our expo marker because we did laminate it, so you can clean it off, and if it doesn't come right off, just get like some all-purpose cleaner or anything like that and just wipe it off, or a baby wipe. It'll come off perfect that way. So count and feel. So what you would do with your child, you would let them pick a number. So if I pick the number 5, that's my favorite number, number 5. And so your child will pick the number 5. You would place your hand up, you know, however you want to do it to best help your child understand how to count. You put your hand up and say, this is the number 5. And then you would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then your child would also, with you, count to 5, or whichever number that you pick. And so whenever you're done counting, then you would fill in that number. Fill it all in like that. And so this will help them in like memorizing and recognizing numbers, also being able to count like that. And then also when we fill it in, we're also using fine motor skills, being able to use a writing utensil, being able to teach them how to properly hold the marker, and then also fill in. You know, if you're a stickler about being in the lines, you could also teach them that, about filling in, being in the lines or whatever. But that is that activity, count and feel. So let me move on. Try not to make this video too long, but gotta do what you gotta do. So here we go. The next one is roll and cover, and this is the one with the sunflower. And in your supply bag, we have provided you with a, let me find it in my supply bag. Well, what is happening here? I'm sorry. Cannot find my... Okay, well, in your bag, there is a dice. A dice. So you will take your dice and you will teach your child kind of like how to roll it onto the table. And this can be a game in between you and your child. But you would take the dice, roll it, and whatever number that it rolls on, like say for instance, it rolls on 3. It shows 1, 2, 3, 3 little dots. So you would show that child that, you know, count. Let's count how many dots are on the dice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have to find the number 3 on the sunflower. So we would go to our sunflower, and, you know, it at least on the activity, it shows the number at least twice. So you would want your child to be able to find for themselves. You can help them maybe like on a sheet of paper, write, okay, so this is what the number 3 looks like, and draw the number 3, and then be like, where do you see this on the sunflower? So then you would want your child to use their expo marker and find the number 3, or whatever that they rolled on the dice. You can have them circle it, color it in, whatever you want to do, so that they know that, okay, those 3 dots represents a number that's on the sunflower. And you can show them the number and then let them find it themselves, because we want them to be able to recognize. And then after that we find it, you know, use that time to be like, okay, so 1, 2, 3, let's count to 3 again, and just do it like that. So that is the roll and cover, and that one's pretty fun. I like that, like a little dice game that you can play, and y'all can both play it together until you find all the numbers on the sunflower. That would be perfect. Okay, so the next one that we have is the shape racetrack. And that one we would want you to use your cars. So girls, now that you can use your cars too. So you would just go to the shape. You and your child would identify the shape. Say this is a circle. You know, you can have them trace it with their finger just to get a feel of it. And then you can use their car to drive around the shaped racetrack. And then you would go to the next one, say this is a square, have them line it, and then go around with your race car. Right, and so that one's for the shaped racetrack. Okay, let me go to the next one. We're almost done. Okay, girls, now you have the alphabet watermelons. And the boys also have these too. Y'all got like 2 sets of alphabets. So the boys have extra work. And I'm sorry about that, but we will get the girls the racetrack alphabet. But for this one, we have the watermelon alphabet. So really what we want to do for this one, we have the capital A and the lowercase a. So uppercase and lowercase. What we want your child to do, using their expo marker, is to find in the letters that are surrounding the black letters, we want them to search for themselves for the uppercase A and the lowercase a, to really try to help them recognize that, okay, this is an uppercase A and this is a lowercase. And then using your marker, they would cover in all the lowercase and uppercase A's. And you would do that for each letter. There you go. And I do believe that's all of them. And so you would want them to find all the capital A's and the lowercase a's. And that's really what you do for each one. And we have these, you don't have to do these all in one day because we have, 26 letters of the alphabet. You don't have to do all 26 letters in one day for homework. No. You can pick a page a day or a letter a day, whatever your child is comfortable doing. And you would just have to kind of recognize that and know your child. If they're getting a little, agitated, they're losing focus, they don't really want to do this anymore, then that would probably be the best time to kind of chill, maybe go play a game outside or do something like that, because you don't want them losing interest, because basically then you'll be teaching for nothing. They won't be paying attention. So just pick whatever's comfortable for your child, one letter a day or just a page a day. But I would suggest not doing all 26 letters a day, because it would help in the long run, but we can only handle so much. So that's for that one, for the watermelon alphabet. And then the next one, which is our last one, yay, because I know this video is long. So we have the paint buckets like this, and they come in all the colors, or just the main colors that we want to look at. So we put some beads, I don't know if you can see these, we put some beads in your supply bag. And what we'd like you to do is kind of match the color of the bead to the paint bucket. And just like this one, you can pick 2 colors a day, or you can pick just 1 color a day. And you can use the beads or other little small items in your household that match the color. Kind of make it a fun game, like go find something in the house that is the color blue and then bring it back to me, and then we can match it to the paint bucket. Because if you want to use these for the whole 9 weeks that we're out, eventually you're going to get tired of separating beads by the colors. So if you want to make it fun, and then you can also go outside, we're looking for things that are the color red. Let's point or go out in the yard together and find something that is the color red. And so you can make these as fun and entertaining as possible for you and your child. I would never want y'all to get bored with this. So, the beads, you can find all the blue beads. Let me see if I can find all my blue beads. Because I know some beads, we didn't have all the colors, like brown and some other colors on here. We didn't really have those beads because we have all colorful rainbow stuff, So I found all my blue beads, and your child would match it to the proper paint bucket for that color. And so that is our activity book. That is the end of it. But I really want y'all to understand that this is for fun. Now, this is a good way for your child to learn and also have fun and enjoy, you know, learning with their mom and dad at home, or granddad and grandma. This is something fun for you guys to do. So this is our activity binder. You can do one a day, whatever your child feels like, and that is it. And we will be doing the Zoom meetings. Maybe one day during the Google Meets, not Zoom, sorry, Google Meets, we'll be doing the, we might do an activity out of the book, whatever, you know. So that's really it. That's all I have for you guys. If you ever have any questions about the activity binder, or if you need more supplies, let us know. We look forward to helping y'all and seeing y'all in the Google Meets meetings, and we're so excited for this year. We just look forward to seeing you guys, even if it's on the computer. We are just ready and eager to help you guys learn and help you be the best you can be. Bye. If you would, please